attached to the land that you came from. Rules that raised you, I know you hate to admit it.
Hello everyone, so yes, another reading vlog. So soon after I put up another one, here's another one. So I thought I would do a couple of reading vlogs this month. I know, shocker, because I have 6 books that I really want to read that are kind of within the same genre. There's 3 of each genre. So I thought I would do 2 reading vlogs. So I don't know if they're going to be back to back, but somewhere of that. Sorry, I'm in the kitchen right now. I'm fixing my kid lunch. We just got back from the beach, as you saw. That's why my hair's all wet, because I got a shower and stuff. And it was great. So I thought also today I would film it from Saturday to Saturday, because why not? Let's shake it up. Also, Matt took off the week from work, and, you know, just to have kind of like a staycation and do things and do family things. So you'll see a lot of him. So it might be a lot of montage-y stuff, because we're going to be doing so many family things. And I thought, you know, that's okay, because I want to document this week, because it's family week. And yeah, anyway, you don't care about all that. Let me show you books I'm reading. Books I'm planning to read this week. That's right, there's 3. First up is Listen to Your Heart by Casey West. I just started this today. This is a cute YA contemporary book, if you can't already tell by the cover. I also really want to read Save the Date by Morgan Matson. And lastly, From Twinkle with Love by Sanam Menon. So these are the 3 books that I want to accomplish this week. I honestly have no fears of getting that accomplished, because these are all YA contemporaries, and we all know I fly through those like nobody's business. And here it is, already June 2nd, and I've already finished a book. That's right, I read a book like in a day and a half. I started this one on the 30th, the 31st of May, and finished it last night, which is June 1st. And that's The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I love this book. This is an adult romance book. I'd say this is a very, very adult book. It has a lot of steamy things, just so you're aware, but goodness, it was amazing. I would highly recommend it. It is a perfect beach read. Like, you can read this book if you want to go to the pool, if you want to go to the beach for like 8 hours, you can read this, guaranteed. So I love that. So either way, yeah, it's going to be a really fun week. We're doing lots of fun activities. So like I said, it might be montagey a lot, but I'm also going to update you guys on my reading and things like that. But either way, I'm super excited about this week. It's probably going to be a long video too, but it'll be fun. Good morning. It is Sunday, so I thought I would do a quick little reading update, because yesterday was so kind of vague and short. So here's a reading update. So last night, or did I even say I started Listen to Your Heart by Casey West? You can't even say, but it does have Listen to Your Heart on the dust jacket, or on the actual hardback, and you know, it's right there. Got to 120 pages. I'm not surprised at all. This book's only like, let's see, like 320 pages, so I'm almost halfway through. Honestly, I either plan to finish this today or tomorrow by the latest, because, I mean, like I said, I wasn't worried about reading these 3 contemporaries because I read them so fast, it's ridiculous, so I'm enjoying it. If you don't know what this book is about, it's about a girl that ends up taking a podcasting class. Each have to submit like ideas for the theme of the podcast, and hers wins, so she gets to be a co-host, which she does not want to be. So she's pretty much the co-host of this podcasting class, and they produce a podcast, and it's all about advice, and it's kind of about that. It's also about her, you know, maybe finding love. She's also really in love with the lake, because she loves riding her wave runner and things like that. So it's adorable. It's Casey West. I'm not shocked I'm liking this. I am really, I don't know, I feel like the way it's going, it's going to be one of my favorite books by her, so I'm super excited to read it. Also, I got a piece of book mail yesterday, so I thought I'd share that with you. I was going to do an unboxing, then I forgot, because my brain. But either way, I got sent a book by the author. The author reached out to me on Instagram. That is My So-Called Bollywood Life by Nisha Sharma. And I've heard about this book, and I've always wanted to check it out, so thank you so much. She actually even signed it as well, which is awesome. And she sent me a whole bunch of goodies. So she sent me like a pen, she sent me a bookmark, she sent me like a signed sticker, she sent me another sticker that says I love Bollywood, which is great, and a little print, and on the back it gives you a whole bunch of, I guess the main character's name is Winnie, and she gives you a mega list of Bollywood movie suggestions, which I'm definitely going to have to check out. The other thing I wanted to show you is not a piece of book mail, but a book I bought yesterday. Wasn't planning to buy it, then I saw it, and I was like, crap. And that is The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. As you can tell, I got it from Target. I totally forgot this book was coming out. Like, I knew Ruth Ware had a new thriller book coming out this summer. Wasn't planning on buying it, but then I saw it, and I was like, crap, Ruth Ware, once again. If you're unfamiliar with Ruth Ware, she's an adult thriller novel, and I have read all of her books. She wrote Anna Dark Dark Wood, Didn't like that. That's my least favorite by hers. Woman in Cabin 10, I sort of kind of liked it. The Lion Game, not so much. And then there's this one. This one I've been actually hearing good things about, so I'm hoping to really enjoy this. So I might read this over my other thriller I have picked this month, just because I really want to. But yeah, I've heard this is like very atmospheric, very like kind of gothic, which is awesome. So this is all about this woman that I think like pretends to be someone that she's not. So super excited. So that's 2 pieces of book mail. Well, I guess this is book mail and this is like something I bought. But either way, I don't know what today holds, and I don't know if I'll be vlogging much, but either way, I'll keep you updated on how my reading goes, because I'm loving this book, and I'm just going to read it every opportunity I can.
Steps and strides have begun to take form in a new road. Dust still coats you on the walls of your old town. I know you hate to admit it, I can't stand it. Young man, you listen when I say I'm sorry. This road ain't easy, and attachment just isn't too soothing.
Hello everyone, happy Monday. So I thought I would update you on my reading. As you can see, we had a montage today. We did some fun stuff. Yay. Yesterday in the afternoon I finished Listen to Your Heart by Casey West. Not shocked I finished it at all. I gave it probably 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I love Casey West books. I'd say if you're just looking for something light and fluffy with not a ton of depth that'll make you smile and laugh and, you know, feel all those happy things, I would recommend a Casey West book. And I did really enjoy this one. I started Save the Date by Morgan Matson, and I'm about, sorry, I always take the dust jackets off all my covers. I'm about 128 pages, so I'm getting a lot of reading done this week already, which I'm happy about. I mean, I'm reading a lot of cute and fluffy things, so I'm not surprised because I read those like ridiculously fast. So I'm really hoping to finish this like either tonight or tomorrow. I still have a good, like, I don't know, 300 pages to go, honestly, but like I said, I read these fast. I did get 1 piece of book mail today, which I wasn't expecting. This is from Simon & Schuster, I believe. Not sure, but I don't know what it is. It's The Summer of Broken Things by Margaret, Peterson, Haddix. Look at that cover, though. It's beautiful. It's got a whole bunch of, like, daisies on it. Well, it's a daisy, and then it's broken out. I don't know about this book a lot, but I've heard good things about it, and I'm definitely planning to check it out. I mean, it's another YA contemporary book, and we all know that I love those, so they're just crack to me. I probably shouldn't say crack, but you get what I'm saying. But either way, yeah, that's Monday. Like I said, it's a lot of montagey footage, and you're probably gonna get a lot more, but that's just how this week's going. It's a family week, so we're spending a lot of family time together.
I know you hate to admit it. No, you hate to admit it. So just lose the ghost. Lose the ghost, yeah, lose the ghost. Lose the ghost.
Last night, or actually today I should say, I finished Save the Date by Morgan Matson. I think I'm going to be the unpopular opinion here because I didn't love this book. I thought it's like one of those wedding movies if you've seen where like if it can go wrong, it'll go wrong. And so there's like 50 million things that go wrong. There's like hijinks. I did enjoy it, but I felt like it was just constantly frustrating to me at times because everything just went wrong constant. Like a new situation, it went wrong. Another situation, it went wrong. So overall, I think I would give this like a 3.5, maybe 3.75 out of 5, which I know is unpopular because I went on Goodreads and everybody's rating it 5 and 4. And I know I love Morgan Matson's writing and I loved her characters and I like the family dynamic in this book. But when it came down to the situations, I just wasn't in love with it. So like I said, I'm probably the unpopular opinion here, but I will be doing a mashup review on that. So either way, I finished it. I did enjoy it and I would recommend it, especially if you love weddings. But just know, like, if you're reading this, there's a situation, it's gonna go wrong. So now I am starting From Twinkle with Love by Sinan Menon, and this one's only like 300 pages, so it should be easy to fly through hopefully in the next couple days. So excited to read this one. I've heard mixed reviews about this one, so we'll just have to see. And I did get some book mail again today. Today I got from Flatiron Books, I believe. Today I actually got in the mail Mirage by, I can't pronounce that. Either way, I've seen actual hardbacks of this book, and it's stunning. And I do believe I am working with Flatiron here soon to do a giveaway for this on my Instagram. So be on the lookout for that in the next couple weeks. And they also sent me a couple of pins that I will throw in with the giveaway as well. This one says Survive and Endure. This one just says Mirage on it. I don't know anything about this book. It says her own face is the enemy. So that's interesting. But either way, it's a YA fantasy to make it check it out. It comes out in August. I'll have to research more what it's about. But yeah. Good morning. So I just realized that I never really told you guys yesterday what Save the Date was about. Like, I told you what I thought about it, but I didn't tell you what it was about. So I was like, I should probably remedy that. So, like I said, yesterday I finished Save the Date. If you don't know what Save the Date is about, it's about this girl named Charlie whose sister is getting married. And Charlie has a pretty big family. She has like 3 older brothers and 1 older sister. So there's 5 kids total, and she's the youngest, and like her oldest brother's like 29. And so her oldest sister is getting married at home, and so like all the kids are coming back home, and it's about a wedding at home, and kind of the book that is the quintessential movie of like, if it can go wrong, it'll go wrong. And that is, I think, why I didn't love it, because I personally am not a huge fan of like everything going wrong, like disaster after disaster after disaster. Like the dog eats the cake, the power goes out, the tables didn't get delivered, and it's just I get such bad anxiety from watching movies and TV shows that are kind of like that. I love the writing because I do love Morgan Matson's writing, and I love the characters and like the family dynamic, but I just felt like it was just like watching a movie that just where every disaster happened. Like I said yesterday, I'm definitely the unpopular opinion because everybody on Goodreads. My kid just started up the show. Sorry. Ugh, the IT crowd is what I'm watching. I don't want to sound like I'm being harsh on it. I enjoyed it, but it just gave me such bad anxiety while reading it, if it makes any sense. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that because yesterday I was kind of rushed me talking. I go because Netflix is on and I should probably turn it off. My kid, he doesn't watch the IT crowd. I don't know why this is on. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hello. We just got out of is it called Solo? I don't know. Is it just Solo? I feel weird that it's a movie just called Solo. I think I would rate it right now a 3 out of 5. Do you know what you would rate it?
2 out of 5.
Matt is an old school Star Wars fan, in case you don't know. Your favorite movie is
Strikes Back.
Is that your favorite movie?
I would say so. Out of the Star Wars.
I'm not. It's gonna be a lot of hate. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. Like, I like it, but I don't understand it, and I appreciate it. So I don't ever know like what exactly is going on. But I think I much prefer the older ones as well, mainly because Harrison Ford. But yeah, I think it was a good movie. I don't know if I loved it. I don't know. Time will tell. You always have to like give movies time to settle in, and then you rate it. But I mean, it was fun times. That's what we're watching.
Original, baby. Original.
New Hope.
Oh, geez.
Matt's old, so he likes. Still reading from. I hope this does not get flagged, but hopefully me talking over it will help. I'm reading from Twinkle with Love. I'm halfway through. Gonna try to finish it tonight. Maybe not with this in the background. We'll see. Hello everyone and happy Thursday. So I'm outside, obviously, and I literally just finished From Twinkle with Love by Saddam Menon, and I enjoyed it. Again, I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I thought I was going to enjoy it. So I think I would give From Twinkle with Love a solid like 3.75 out of 5. We're gonna be really technical. I thought it was cute. I thought it was adorable, but I liked Twinkle, our main character. If you don't know what From Twinkle with Love is about, we follow our main character Twinkle, and she wants to be a filmmaker, and she gets a chance to direct like this Dracula movie or like a Dracula remake for her school's like Midsummer Night's Dream Festival, and so she starts to work on that, and then she has a producer, this guy named Sahil, and she actually has a big crush on Sahil's twin brother Neil, and so they work together and obviously, get closer and all that kind of stuff. So it's basically about Twinkle becoming a director and also really navigating high school and friendships and boys and things like that. So overall, whoa, you okay? Overall, it was adorable, but I found like this is definitely very high school, and I know that's like bad to say, but sometimes with reading YA contemporary, I really enjoy it and I fall in love with it, and sometimes I'm really reminded of my age. I am about to be 30 this year, so sometimes when I read high school books, I'm like, whoa, this is very kind of, you know, the problems they have are very juvenile. There were parts in the book I thought Twinkle would never like have any character growth, but she did in the end, which I really liked. But overall, like I said, I wanted to like it a little bit more. I wanted also to have a little bit more behind the scenes of like actually filmmaking. Like there were only a few times in the book they talked about filmmaking and like actually directing or actually filming. Other words, it was just kind of like not talked about, but you knew it was happening. So it was mainly about Twinkle and her life. But overall, I did really enjoy it. I mean, this book has great representation. It's about like her parents actually came over from India. It wasn't my favorite YA contemporary I've ever read, but I still would recommend it because it's just cute and adorable. And like I said, it does have a lot of character growth. Sometimes you think it won't sometimes you think it won't have character growth, but it does. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm glad to have read it. So yeah, remember those 3 books that I said I wanted to read by the end of the week? Well, here it is Thursday. I'm already finished. So I will be filming a mashup review here very soon. It probably is already going to be out by the time you're watching this. I don't know. If not, it's definitely going to happen. But either way, I also got some book mail I want to share with you. I'm sorry, this is a very awkward angle. I got something from Fierce Reads, which I've never gotten anything from Fierce Reads. I've never gotten, oh my gosh, it's so awkward. I've never gotten anything from Fierce Reads, so I'm very excited to see what's in it. They're saying, if half my head's cut off, I'm sorry, is Dear Heartbreak, YA authors and teens on the dark side of love. This is edited by Heather Demetriosis, and it's also got letters from real teens answered with care by Becca Albertalli, Liba Bray, Gail Foreman, A.S. King, Nina LaCour, Jasmine Warga, E.B. Azoa, I can't pronounce her name. Either way, this is like a YA anthology. I did not know this was coming out. This does not come out till December, so thank you, Fierce Reads. That's very cool. I love YA anthologies, so that's awesome. I love that. Sounds like it's going to be amazing. This one is The Boneless Mercies by April Genevieve Colte. I think I've heard about this one. I think this is a Beowulf retelling. I think, yes, gender-flipped retelling of the classic Beowulf, which I read in high school. That's very, very interesting. Probably gonna be really creepy too. That's a little better. And the last one is Haddix, Oscar Robertson and the Basketball Team That Awakened a City. I mean, this is interesting. I probably will not read this because I am not a basketball or like sports fan at all. Like this is actually like a biography type of book or something like that. So if it was about a basketball team, I'd probably read it, but this is like really not up my alley. So I'll probably give this to my stepdad who's a big sports fan. But either way, thank you so much to Fierce Reads for sending me these. I was not expecting these at all. I'm so happy that Fierce Reads started sending me things. I'm honored, quite frankly. But yeah, I'm very excited for the Dear Heartbreak because that sounds awesome. And I'm also very excited to check out The Boneless Mercies because I actually liked Beowulf in school. A lot of people didn't. I enjoyed it. So moving on to my next book. So remember how I said I was going to do a reading vlog kind of back to back? So you're getting this week and you're going to get next week, which this week's kind of all over the place because, you know, it's kind of like a vacation week, more like a staycation. But next week it should be like back to just the routine life. But anyway, this week I was making it all YA contemporary. Next week I'm making it all YA fantasy, but I mean, I've already finished my 3 contemporary, so let's just keep this train rolling because the 3 YA fantasy books I picked out are hella huge. I'm gonna start this today. Furyborn by Claire Legrand. Hopefully I said that right. Either way, very excited for this one. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am hyping this book up myself. I just keep hearing good things about it. It sounds like it's gonna be really good, so if it's not good, I will be disappointed. Like, I'm gonna be really sad, but I'm hoping to enjoy it. I feel bad because I'm starting this so early, but this book is like 500 pages, so I need to get started on it. And why fantasies take me longer to read. I haven't heard of Furyborn. This is basically about 2 queens that live like in separate time periods. One's like a blood queen, one's a sun queen, and somehow they, you know, even though it's told in alternating timelines, like 1,000 years apart really, they kind of, I don't know, they come together maybe? I don't know, it just kind of syncs up that way. But either way, I'm going to tell you more about it as I read it.
I know what they do yeah, yeah. Lose the ghost, lose the ghost, lose the ghosts that haunt you. I know what they do.
Anymore today, but here we are. I just got home and I got this in the mail. I have no clue what this is. This is a whole bunch of stuff that I have no recollection of it. Then it says The Grim Lovelies by Shepard. This is from HMH Teen, which is awesome. I wasn't expecting it by any means, but let's open it up and see. This is Grim Lovelies. Seal the spell, keep the magic, beat the clock. So you have, I guess, 4 people. Like you have the witches, beasties, royals, and goblins. So those are all pins. That's great. This is a, I don't know, round lip gloss with mirror. This is like very weird lip gloss. Okay. Then I have a card that talks about the book, I guess. And then I have a book, an arc of The Grim Lovelies by Megan Shepard. That's awesome. I have never heard of this book before. The cover looks really freaking cool. This comes out in October, so quite a while. And it says, how far would you go to hold on to the one life you've ever known, even when it's far from a fairy tale? So this sounds like a kind of, it takes place in Paris, I'm guessing, and it takes, I guess you have these witches, goblins, stuff like that. So I don't know much about it. I'm gonna have to read into it. Thank you so much, HMH Teen. I was not expecting that at all. So that's a lovely surprise to come home to. Either way, you saw we had a great time today. Hello there, I am looking rough. That would be, if I had an autobiography, that'd probably be the title of it, is Tether, here I am looking rough. Always. That'd probably be the title. I'm never gonna write an autobiography. But if I did, that'd be the title, because I always look rough. Like, always. Anyway. Sorry. I am about 100 pages into Furyborn and really enjoying it. I don't know, with fantasy books in particular, I always keep checking Goodreads reviews just to see where I'm at, what I'm feeling. A lot of really good reviews, but there's also some really negative ones. And this book, I'm enjoying it. I'm 100 pages in, and I can see where a lot of people on the reviews are coming from. They're just saying it's action on action on action, and I'm 100 pages in, and I can tell you that's exactly it. There's not a lot of depth to this book so far. Say I can already tell a big plot twist, and I already think I can guess it, which, I mean, I don't think it's going to take away from the novel, but I think a lot of people can guess it. And this book is definitely action. Like, the first page from the very beginning, you're thrust into the action, and so far there's not a lot of dialogue, which, I mean, sometimes I complain with fantasy books there's too much dialogue and not enough action. In this book I might think that there might be too much action, not enough dialogue. So it's kind of hard to split the difference. So I'm hoping, I am really enjoying it, I'm not gonna lie. I do like how it's action packed and how we have these 2 characters that I think are kind of very anti-heroes. They're, you know, they do a lot of bad things and, you know, they don't care and that's who they are. So I like that. But honestly, right now I am enjoying it. So that's just a quick little update for what I'm reading right now. So yeah, Furyborn, I'm sure it's been getting a lot of hype lately. Book mail. No, not book mail. I also have something I bought because my other title of my autobiography would be That Book in Target? Yeah, I bought it. Yep. Those are my 2 working titles of my autobiography. Be on the lookout for that. Never. Anyway, I was in Target and I bought a book because that's That's the working title of my autobiography. But no, I bought Something in the Water by Katherine Stedman, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I bought this halfly because of the cover. The cover, it's freaking insanely gorgeous. It's just like a big wave crashing, and I love summer, and I love the beach, and I love this cover to death. Another reason is because this little sticker. It's not a sticker, it's actually on the book. It's Reese's book club. I follow Reese Witherspoon because I have like a borderline obsession with her. I don't know how she's so beautiful. How could she be so talented and humble and amazing? I don't know. I would love to know that. But she has a book club, and she picks a book to read every month. And occasionally, if the book sounds interesting, I will check it out. And this one this month sounded interesting. So this is all about like a couple that goes like on a honeymoon in Bora Bora, and they find something in the water. Hence the title, Something in the Water. And like they keep it secret or something. I don't know. It's like a summer mystery thriller, which, I mean, I keep complaining that I'm really bad at reading. But I mean, I'm gonna keep trying. I will not let thrillers pull me down. I will find a good one and go with it. So I bought that. Yay. I mean, the cover is just, I wish this wasn't on here because the cover is just so beautiful. Hello. Wasn't planning to film today, but then I realized I completely forgot to film like an outro, like a wrap up to this vlog. The atrocity that it is. So today's Sunday. I was gonna do the day off, but anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog by telling you guys what I read this week, and what I thought of each book, even though, you know, you can clearly tell what I talked about each book, I think, in pretty decent detail. 3 books this week and a little bit over a quarter of one, so these are the 3 books that I read, and I accomplished my goal of reading them. I read Listen to Your Heart by Casey West, a YA contemporary, which I gave, like, I don't know, 4.5 out of 5, really enjoyed it, super cute. Then I read Save the Date by Matson, which I gave 3.75 out of 5. Definitely no unpopular opinion here. And lastly, I completed From Twinkle with Love by Sinan Mena, which I gave a 3.5 out of 5. Favorite that I read this week was definitely Listen to Your Heart by Casey West, which I am kind of surprised about. I really honestly thought my favorite was going to be Save the Date, so that just goes to show you that things change. So pretty happy about my reading progress for this week. I think I did great. I'm really ahead of the game for reading in June. Did start Fury Born by Claire Legrand, and I did read a somewhat of a good chunk yesterday. I'm on page 176. This is like a pretty much, let me see, like a 500 page book, like maybe 10 pages less than 500, like 490. So yeah, like I said, I am vlogging next week too, with the exception of today. This is just gonna be it for today, even though I feel like I really haven't vlogged a lot this week at all. And next week is going to be all like YA fantasy. So you're going to see Fury Born and a couple other books. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Like I said, it's probably not that great. It's just mostly family montage time. But I really wanted to document that because I don't know, it's just something to have and something that I can look back on for this week. So it was a really good week for family time. We did a lot of different things. We chilled at the house a lot, which is great. And it was just an overall really good week. And yeah, I'm ready and not so ready to get back to the grind tomorrow for, like, you know, working out. I haven't worked out in a while, and just, you know, doing my daily routine with Noah by myself and just kind of having an everyday life again. So I'm ready, but not so ready. If you enjoyed it, if not, totally understand. But yeah, I will see you guys soon, and thank you so much for watching. I keep looking at the viewfinder and not the actual thing. I should probably work on that. Bye.